Alright, so this is the Finnish Model 91 Mosin-Nagant. Not to be confused with the 9130. This one right here is the original Model 1891 configuration, but the Finnish version. This one's made by Tikkakoski, what we over here in the US call Tikka. And basically, the M39 you saw in my other video was the last Mosin-Nagant variant that Finland made. And this one is the first one. And this particular one right here, though, is actually made in 1940. You can see that by the serial number. Let me actually get that up close. So yeah, 1940. And the reason behind that is Tikka originally made these from 1925 to 1927. And that was supposed to be it, but once the Winter War came to a conclusion and then the continuation war started, Finland started realizing that they weren't going to be able to make enough M39s to supplement the military fighting against the Soviet Union. So they went back to the Model 91 and started making those. I don't know what the exact details of why they did that instead of going to the just one model or two model back. But whatever the case was, they started making these Model 1891 Mosin-Nagants again. In Tikka's case in particular, they made it from 1940 to 1944. So this 1941 is a pretty low serial number. And as you'd expect from, even saying it's a Model 91, as you expect from one being produced this late, it has the D-shank on the barrel. And this particular one doesn't actually have the matching bolt with the serial number on the barrel, but the way the number has been stamped, it does look like it is a Finnish Mosin-Nagant bolt. They force matched their bolts on the actual bolt handle, and not on the side over here like the Russians did. And I mainly got this because of how good the M39 was in my particular M39, and you know, this one does not disappoint. It actually shoots even better than the M39, which was a very big surprise to me. But then again, at the same time, it does have a 31.5-inch barrel, which is the original Model 91 configuration. So, oh man, look how long that is. But yeah, so I mean, I guess it's not really surprising that it shoots more accurate than the one with the shorter barrel. And considering it came from the same country with a knack for accuracy, as it seems, I guess it's not very surprising. But another, interesting note on this particular Mosin-Nagant is that if you look up here on the receiver, it's kind of faded away, but it has the Romanov Imperial crest on it. And I got curious about that, and I took this one apart and checked under the tang, and sure enough, this one's dated in the original receiver is dated 1915, which is really cool. So it's actually a Romanov era 1891. So yeah, this one's, it shoots great. Honestly, seeing this in both the M39, as far as the Finnish rifles go, I really don't think you can go wrong with them. I mean, they're just so good. This one does, I shoot the same ammo out of this one as I do the M39, Russian light ball, the silver tip steel core, the Monarch 185 grain, Russian blue box match 182 grain, and Yugoslavian surplus 183 grain. But this one isn't as picky with the ammo as the M39 is. With the M39, especially on the blue box, the groups started opening up. I didn't see that happen with this rifle, and I'm assuming the barrel length had something to do with it. But yeah, same deal with the M39. With only 180 some odd grains, it does tend to shoot a little bit higher than what it's sighted in at. But it's actually not as bad as the M39, which I thought was pretty surprising. But of course, the light ball, it goes way high. On this, yeah, around 100 yards, it shoots pretty high with the light ball. But I think that's to be expected, because like I said in the M39 video, I think the Finns used a heavier grain bullet than what the Russians were using these light balls. You know, I guess it's not called light ball for a reason, right? So yeah, model 91 Finnish Mosin. Honestly, all I can say is it just looks a little bit different. It's a little bit longer, but it's the same. Great Finnish accuracy out of another great Finnish rifle. So thanks for watching.
Broken everything yet? Yeah, we just broke right now. What'd you break? You broke it. Okay. You know, you can blame me. Yeah. We got rods. You can knock it out. No big deal.